So let's talk about the cart here. What I take with me to every car, what I keep on it, right? One little bronze lamp. It's not bad. I like it. Got old tape measure I've had forever, but it does metric. So I keep it. This is actually one of my older hex drivers from Milwaukee. Got one of the fuel drills, works nice. I burn through them pretty quick though. I use them for getting the adhesive off with a wheel most of the time. Got these green jars here, right? Snap on. They're fairly new. Ordered a couple more, waiting on them to come in. This is my blue 1/4 inch. I do like the new ones that are coming out. They are supposed to be with color and with LEDs all around the top. Now that I can't wait for. I'll probably end up getting another high vis. As you can see, I have the hex driver here in high vis as well. Right? In high vis, I've got the 3/8, the high torque. Now, I don't know about you guys, but just taking the liftgate off and my battery start falling, pieces falling out of it. Still works, but I'll get a new one on Tuesday. Now, as for my sockets, most of these are Icon in my 1/4 inch. Got a little snap on, if I can even get it out. Doesn't look like I can get that one out. Snap on 1/4 inch, blue point actually, but little 1/4 inch Phillips there. Gets into some tight spaces. Now I did have, before these Icons, I did have the colored sockets from Pittsburgh, which work fine. No problem with them. I actually still have them in the 3/8. Still use them. And 12 point in the coloreds for the 3/8. Right, then on down here I've got a few snap on. This one's just a Stanley Craftsman number 3 Phillips. It comes in handy sometimes. Snap on swivel, short extension, a couple different adapters at the end. Being a collision tech, you got to kind of take antennas off. This is the most common one we run into. This one is from Snap-on, and it works well. Torx Plus for bed bolts. Got to take beds off. I believe this one's branded Matco, but it's a belt molding tool. A few extensions. Icon for most of them. Craftsman. Nope, Matco. Snap-on magnet. Never know when you're going to need it. Sharpie and a paint marker for marking on cars. I keep a headlight here because I pretty much wear this thing all day. This little guy, you know, getting bumpers together, little things like that. Need a little love tap right there, you know. These are Matco up until here. This one, gear wrench. I broke it. I don't have a Matco dealer, so all my broken ones just go on my box until I get another Matco dealer. These are also mostly Matco, except for my T40 is a blue point, and my T30 is a Snap-on T20. I think it's a Craftsman or Blue Point T15. Again, they broke, and I don't have a good dealer, so no way to really go ahead and get a hold of them. Over here, a bunch of different screwdrivers, little different colors, this and that. I keep a ton of them. You never know. They all have a purpose. I got a couple little punches over here, tapping down high spots. Little things I got to take care of, imperfections. And I move on down. I got spreader when I need to get in some real tight spaces and I don't want to mar anything up. I'll take a spreader, my non-marring tools. These here at the end, adjustable, very nice. They seem to grip pretty good for being some icons. For what I use them for, they were worth the money. No need in buying Knipex. Now these are Knipex, and I will tell you that these teeth grab. The new 3-piece set came out, and I'll be getting that shortly. In my 3/8 ratchets here, I've got a flex head icon. That's a Gen 1. It's not bad. I like it. Got a high vis, snap on, flexing, locking, 3/8. It's nice. That's one of the Synergy ones, so it's a 100 tooth. Radiator pick. Use that for a lot of things. Come on down to my cutters here when I got to go cut bumpers off. Painters love to use wire to hold them up. Snap on. These guys are tiny, but when you got to move a fender edge, they work really nice. Now I'm not a big fan of how this pops off. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm using it, it kind of happens quite often. But it's soft grip ratcheting. 1/4 inch blocking flex head. This one had for quite some time. Got the icon flex 1/4 inch. Does the job. These are a seal tool here. Keep that for little pieces I got to take off, upholstery, whatever. One of my picks. That's why I got the bigger ones. You see that? I bend it quite a bit and quite often. He still warranties it though every time. He knows, and I told him I'm gonna break it off. It's gonna happen. It's like, yep, I'll just get you a new one. This one's the Easy Red. Doesn't flex or anything. I've had this thing for years, but it combination of, you know, hex bit and 1/4 inch. When you need it, you need it. Down to the upholstery tools, I've got the small one here, and then the big one. Don't forget this guy. Don't know if you guys got one. They were on back order forever. Not sure if they're back on the shelves, but man, I use that more than I use these. I'll tell you what. Another one of the 100 tooth in power blue, extra long handle, flex. That is a nice ratchet. I will give you that. Long. You gotta get in there deep on them quarter panels sometimes. They got some real long clips. And I've got my T30 door handles and different things that use it. That pretty much sums up the top. Run on down to the bottom here. Got my big slide hammer here. Works nice for getting panels to move where I need them. This, adjusting doors and strikers and whatnot, this little guy is perfect. Little fender edges you got to move out of the way. It's great. Little brackets on the fenders. It actually, it's worth, I've made more money with this guy than I did with this one. This one costs like 10 bucks from Harbor Freight, and this one's 150 or more depending. I can't tell you when I bought it, so I'm sure the price has gone up. This is a recent purchase, Aircat Jitterbug. I was using the other tech in the shops a few times, and my rule is if I use it 3 times, I probably should buy it. That's just how I am. 3-inch snap-on sander here. It works phenomenal in the little small spaces. I also got the big brother, the 6-inch. Love the DA. This is my Mac one. I've had this for many years. I just keep the interface pad on this one for when it's ready to go to paint and getting it over. This is my Chief right angle die grinder here. I keep the orange wheel for stripping and getting stuff done. I keep a block of wood in here. Sometimes you gotta beat some stuff down. A couple different blocks, different shapes, sizes. Got my blocks here, 3M. This one's another 3M. It's a little soft, flexy. Don't use it all the time, but when you need it. We use SEM products in our shop, so powder guide coat I keep in my box here. Door alignment tool. Don't have to pull that out too often anymore, but when I do, at least I have it. This is Dent Fix body line tool. They make a longer one, which I do plan on getting, but this is at least the short version. Sometimes these car makers are making it real tough on remaking body lines, and that thing helps out. Just in case somebody comes and borrows my screwdriver, at least I got this guy in the bottom. I tend to need one every once in a while. I think that sums it up, other than my cup holder here. That one's a US General. Right, yep. Don't mind my stickers. This is another magnetic panel if I want to put stuff there, bolts, what have you. Yeah, let me know what you think. Part 2 will be this one here. There's a lot of stuff in that one. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, and be looking out for part 2. Hope you guys liked it.